Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And we're going to be taking a look at a Patreon request. Shout out to Gabby for the request. Love it, excited for it because it has to do with TAEMIN and TAEMIN's behind the scenes on his METAMORPH, I believe is what it was called, solo concert. It's going to be affiliated more so with the dance practice. I'm pretty excited about it because I just finished up watching his entire music video series as well as I've looked at all of his work from an analytical choreographic standpoint as well as SHINee in general. So I'm pretty in the know on TAEMIN as a mover and as an artist, so I cannot wait to see more behind the scenes in this regard. So let's go ahead and check it out. So let's do our best. Love it.
그룹 샤이니의 막내 태민 씨가 새 앨범 뷰티로 태민은 오는 12월 16일과 17일 이틀간 솔로 콘서트를 열 예정입니다.
Wow. That's so cool. That's cool. How they shot this is really cool. It looks like different dancers. Yeah, I think it's different dancers for it. Which makes sense.
거기가 더 맞을 것 같아.
I like the troubleshooting. I like the fact he has such like very normal environment for him to contribute and add. Love it.
그러면 둥둥 이거 할 때는 다 내려오는 거니까.
Nice. Clean. Criminal. That second one I didn't recognize. Or maybe I saw it, I just didn't recollect it in my brain. A lot of information, a lot of energy required to do all of that. Just doing advice alone is tiring. Oh. Oh. So someone told me that tattoo he had in advice was real. I think it was advice or it was one of them. He had a real tattoo and he's been getting it removed. And it's because it matches his image better to not have tattoos, which I'm like, hey, to each their own. And I just noticed that the texture of where that was is a little different. The things you learn, man. So interesting.
네, 드릴게요. 시작.
What's this? Cool. Ah, that's melty. Yes. Oh, with a little trace action. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of routines. Well, dancers, I mean, that's something that you end up getting really good at is remembering information. Because if you think to yourself in your brain, you're like, oh, I only need to shoot this, and once I get my take, I'm done, then your brain's going to process it differently than if you're like, I have to remember this forever. It just hits different, you know, like your brain or how you process it is different, you know. And also they're rehearsing too. So it's not like they just learn it and then they just perform it. They keep practicing it. So it's going to get to a place where the workload of the density of the routines is going to be it's going to be more practical than just learning a routine in 3 days, right? He said you can use any foot you want. Now, if you don't know that, so for this is a mirrored choreo, and so he was asking, is it right foot? And it's different for each group. So if you wanted the mirrored effect, the feet even have to be different. And he told TAEMIN you can make it whatever choice you want. Because when you're center, it doesn't matter what foot you have that you present yourself with. Because it's going to be symmetrical no matter what. Because you're in the center. And you're the only person doing it. I like that they decorated the space with Christmassy stuff. It's kind of fun. Okay, I'm understanding. I'm seeing more now because I used to say that he was a visual learner. I think it depends on the style. I still stand by that, but for this style, I'm very intrigued on seeing him continue to learn stuff. He reminds me a lot of myself, where it's like I need a kinesthetic auditory effect on stuff. Once I have it, but I've been there before. Cute. Love the subtleties of that. Nice little vibe. Lower half of the body's the same, but the upper body's a little different. Everyone gets to do their own thing. Super fun. I love what this girl's fit is over here in this, like this Mr. Rogers kind of sweater vest. Such a vibe. Love that. Love that. He did a little anchor glide and they had a little accent with the wave. Cute. How he was going over, he's like, this part's confusing me so much. I get that so much. Sometimes I talk to myself, but he had somebody to talk to, luckily. Sometimes I just be like, what are they doing? Fun. Yeah, style looks great on him. I wonder if the reason why it was confusing is because he switched to the weight and then he had to switch the arm and continue on that type of weight shift. That can be confusing because it's different. It deviates from the standard like familiarness that can come from doing like a boogaloo variant across. Fun. 수고했어요. 수고했습니다. The puffer game is strong. Yo, he's got a floral airbag puffer. That's cute. Yeah, because he has to practice singing it too. X everyone ends up having at the concert. There you go. I like that he said, can I just take it out? Because here's the deal. Like, it's a kick. He can do it. But also, you know, if that makes a difference in how he feels comfort level in a whole concert, sure, absolutely. Love that. Does this feel like a remix? It does, doesn't it? Or I just completely missed that part, or I just forgot it. Yeah, it is. Well, this was his first solo song, right? Yeah. So of course it makes sense to remix it, especially for concert. Make it 2024 vibes. Hey, that's crispy. That was nice. That was cool. Ooh. So they changed, I mean, they kept the choreo, like the base choreo the same, but they added more formations and dynamics and choices. Because it's 2024 now, you know what I mean? I think almost over 10 years now at this point, difference. Guilty, there it is, okay. One of them looks like Simi's. I don't think it is, though. He's seeing how it goes with the music. He's making it accustomed to the track. Downbeat. Ah! Chef's kiss to that. Look at him. He's creating more tension to help with the strings be established and setting the tone. Woo! Yes to that. Now you walk slow. Step. Step. Hold it. 7, 8. Away. Yes. Yes to that. He made it match that freaking music to a T. Yes to that. Oh, some more. It's like a live band version. It's giving a little bit more. I get that.
그러니까 집중력 사람 괜찮아. 조명 연출만
So you notice there's the girl sitting right there, and he like lays his head on her thigh, and then she like goes down. Part of me, if I was in her position, and if it was something where like if TAEMIN in rehearsals, there's the thing I don't know. If TAEMIN could handle, like if it was like if I could joke in a rehearsal, which I do pretty often, if I were supposed to go down and like make it a thing, I would 1000% whisper nonsense in his ear and see how he responds. That's what I would do in rehearsal. Day of the show, probably not, because you'd have an earpiece in. I'm just saying, I swear to you, like, I would be like, have a shisha. I think about that every time I see that, and I'm like, I would so say something in his ear. Because why not? Especially because, like, he, like, plays around with her in, like, at that part where they're just kind of, like, partying. I would so do that to get revenge. Just a smidgen. Yeah. He looks so good in doing that now. The drama, the drama. Yeah. Part of me really wanted to have a dance practice for Rizness, man. I don't think they did. No, they had a performance version. Yeah. Part of me wanted to see a full cam of that bad boy. Sheesh. Why is that so syncopated? Oh my god. He said that's how it is originally. Woo! Yeah, that's fast. Pop off. I'll feel less sorry if I sweat a little like this. Dang. Oh, we know him. I'll try to delay the practice as long as possible is what he said. Man, that was so fun. Very enjoyable, insightful, of course. For me, like I said, I do remember there was a comment I did make. I said that he does come across more of a visual learner, but I will say that was also in the space where you had somebody like Onu, and he learns very differently than TAEMIN, so it was a little bit easier for me to like, there was a huge difference in that regard. And I am such a fan of Onu's movement quality as he's learning, and for me, I feel like it's just inspiring for me, honestly. But TAEMIN, seeing him here in this context makes way more sense. How, because somebody like told me as a comment they wouldn't put TAEMIN as a visual learner, so I got more curious, and so I'm glad that I would agree. I retract that statement for sure. He's more so probably he's definitely more of a kinesthetic auditory learner for sure. He did remind me a lot of how I troubleshoot sometimes for myself. So I totally get it. Now, not to this scale, totally fine, but I do empathize with it for sure. But I'm always such a fan of being able to learn about different people's perspectives of movement, how they're able to have a sense of artistry and direction. I love the fact that he was able to have more direction, and whenever he's like, hey, how do you feel about this? And that whole little segment of how it matched those strings was just beautiful. The fact that I could just count it and it just melted was really, really fun. So this was great. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Thank you, Gabby, for the recommendation and request. This was really enjoyable, and I'm always excited to take a look at Shiny and TAEMIN's future endeavors. It's gonna be super, super fun, and I can't wait to do that. Now, knowing what I know, I have way more understanding going into what I look at analytically, which is really fun. If you want to see more TAEMIN and Shiny, I have a lot of it on YouTube, and I will always probably have more on Patreon, early release like this video. And if that's something that interests you, you can go over there and check it out. But yeah, this has been great. Once again, my name is Jess. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.